and gentlemen, moving on, it's time to hear from another eminent personality who is here gracing the occasion. Dr. Wael S.H. Awad. He is the Secretary General, India and Arab Countries Chamber of Commerce and Agriculture. Sir, it's a pleasure to have you with us. We're all looking forward to hearing from you.
Gentlemen, thank you very much for inviting me to this distinguished institute. And trust, I must thank Professor Srinivasan for extending this invitation. Not to forget Mr. Sanjeev also, who in the first meeting with both of them in Mr. Asif house, I immediately accepted the invitation and I said, I'm going to bring for you 22 Arab diplomats to come. But they said it's too short, we will make it some other occasion. The point I'm raising here is my interest in this because thank you for the introduction of me. She missed that I am a doctor by profession as well. I've graduated from Indian University in Delhi. I'm a medical doctor. I'm an anesthesiologist, acupuncturist, and acupressurist. And I use the alternative medicine in my treatment and free of cost wherever I've been in India before I become a full-scale journalist and then a businessman running after the chamber. So I have been associated with India for more than 4 decades. I spent double of my life in Syria, more than I have spent it. I mean, most of these years I spent it in India. So Syria is my country, and its actual name is Surya. And Surya is in Sanskrit is the sun. So the sun rises from Syria, Surya, my country. So you may be hearing Surya for the wrong reason nowadays in the news, but otherwise we are one of the ancient civilization with the Mesopotamia extended from Iraq to Syria, the greater Syria to the Mediterranean. And that is when we always talk about the Indus valleys and the Indian what we call civilization, and we link it to the Arab civilization. We always say there is a two identical civilization at the same time in different part of history and different part of the world. So we have long association with India. We have been associated for years, for centuries, and we have the link. In fact, not only it is in India, the Ayurvedic medicine, we have also the traditional Arab medicines. And you may be surprised why Kerala is one of the states in India considered to be one of the leading Ayurvedic center in India, because we also believe that the Arab traders throughout the centuries have been coming all the way from the Arab countries with their own goods, sit for 6 months in their places, selling their goods and then carrying with them the goods back to the Arab world. So there was lots of exchange of cultural medicines. We have lots of bling and bonds between us. So we have seen that using traditional way of medicine, the treatment is the best way of recovery from any sort of disease. Why? Because 95% of our disease actually is non-organic. Is only 5% of the disease is organic. So when you are able to control the 3 doshas in your body, is the Vita, the Kapha, and the Vata, then you will understand that this imbalance, because every human being is carrying these things in his body. So we, as traditionally do into treatment, we bring the 3 doshas in the bodies to balance it. So it is only because of your lifestyle, because of your exercises, because of your food, what you take. So when you bring these balance to the body, you do not need any other treatment. So that's why we found as an ancient India, a philosophy, not only as a treatment, is the philosophy also, because Kerala is one of the state in India, and I don't want to isolate Karnataka from this, but because it was the hub of also the plantation of most of the traditional leaves and the herbals that India has been treating, and they added to it the philosophy of India into the treatment, which give you a spiritual treatment as much as also the non-organic way of treating your body to recover and rejuvenate and come back and alive. And I have been trying it for years. I have been encouraging people. One of my dream was actually to have one center in my own country as a doctor, and I have already worked for last 30 years on it, to have a team from India visiting doctors and Ayurvedic doctors come to the center, open and promote it. So now with our Arab Chamber, which is now the sole representative of the India and Arab, recognized by 22 Arab countries, by the Indian government, by the Ministry of Commerce, Ministry of External Affairs. We are FICCI, our partners. And we have 22 Arab countries from Mauritania, Morocco, Tunisia, Algeria, Libya, Egypt, Sudan, Somalia, Djibouti, Comor Islands, Gulf country, GCC, the 6 Gulf country, Emirates, Qatar, Kuwait, Bahrain, Oman, and then you have Yemen, you have Syria, Jordan, Lebanon, Palestine, and Iraq. All these countries are very much keen in strengthening the relation with India and strengthening its own medical tourism as well. You can see most of the Indian hospitals now in India have been flooded with the Arab patients coming here. So if we give them an alternative of a treatment, I'm 100% sure you will have much better places to go for treatment, or maybe we can create more centers. And Mr. Murtada was explaining to me while we are coming, I was very happy and proud that Oman is taking the lead among the Arab countries, and I hope most of the countries will do. I think this is a very holistic initiative, and it will be moving forward. I know India is flourishing with the Ayurvedic, but take India also as a soft power, as a medical hubs, as a superpower in empowering the other countries with your knowledge, with your wisdom, with your also teaching of non-violence, of being a human. I learned throughout these years in India, and I have been listening to the various sadhus and Indian gurus. And I wanted to end my saying by, he said, it's not necessary to know whether you are it is irrespective whether you are a Jew, a Sikh, a Muslim, a Christian, a Jain, or a Hindu. First, you should be human. Thank you very much.
Whatever you are, whoever you are, be a human first. What a thought-provoking and a meaningful address, sir. Thank you so much for this very enriching address, and thank you for appreciating this holistic initiative. So your appreciation, your support is a great strength for our medical college and the research center. Thank you so much.